And we're live. Oh, on sadly not Twitch because I didn't have enough time to set up multi-stream. Let me make sure this game is getting captured. English. Live, yes, live. Finally. Oh, full screen. And the full screen breaks. Oh, I have to restart Streamlabs. Full screen broke. My wait. There we go. I accidentally skipped it. I'm restarting. Bruh. Full screen. It's just kind of scuffed my Streamlabs. Yo! There we go. I was about to say, it won't even capture on display capture. I don't think there is a police, there's an age limit on police. Uh, I know one of the cops I constantly have run-ins with is a British kid named Olson, and I think he's either a fresh-ass high schooler or he's a middle schooler. Oh my god. It's so loud. Turning it down on your end so it's actually like not deafening, but it's so deafening on my end. But yeah, I know one of the PD cops, his name's Olson, and he's a straight up kid. I know there's a PD dog named Drake who's also like 14, 15. So as long as you're not like, as long as you check out for the job, like you'd actually, because how they do it is they have like an actual like training academy and shit, and I think it starts November 8th. So when you try out for that academy, that's when, you can find out all that. But I think you're fine in terms of age. It's just if you're able to pick up on the rules and all that of being a cop. Also in that city, cops are always busy. Oh, if they kill a hostage, you breach. Basically, all the cops breach the bank and smoke the hostage takers, the Eisters. Basically, cops, when it comes to rules of engagement, is once the suspects outright show they're willing to use their weapons. It's getting weird. But if the suspects are demonstrate willingness to use their weapons and all that shit, then you are just weapons free. You can shoot them. In fact, one of my friends got shot by a cop because they were trying to shoot a guy that was a suspect, and the cop didn't get in trouble. Dead ass say like we flagged the officer down. We're like, hey, you just shot my friend. Can you take us to Bill? And he's like, nah, call 911, and he drove off. Are you doing like the form right now? Is that what you're asking that? Pretty sure it's breach once they kill the hostage. I'm walking to my room, trying not to look around. Playful shadows dance around me here and there. Bro, like, I have this turned down 20 decibels. I'm getting a phone call, wait. But this game is turned down 20 decibels. Give me a second, I gotta mute myself. Ah, I'm back. I've returned. I've returned. Sorry about that. Bro, it's straight up, like, the audio. It's reduced to 20 decibels. I don't, is, like, the sound volume a good mix comparison to my voice volume? Does, like, one need to go up or the other? One of those shadows whizzes past me, touching my face ever so slightly. I smile and continue walking, paying it no mind. Sometimes it's so easy to lose self-control and track of time, spinning in a joyful dance. But I'm in a bit of a hurry here. Mom told me to go to bed. I walk past the kitchen on the way to my room. The door is shut, but I can still feel the chilling air coming from the other side. My first thought is that there's a living corpse blowing into my keyhole, laughing mockingly. Aha! That's so silly. I'm absolutely sure we have no corpses in our kitchen. I know for sure that we've never had any corpses in our kitchen. I'm absolutely sure of that. I break into a run and dash towards the closed door. The shadows intensify their chaotic dance. Are they trying to stop me or calm me down? I don't know. It doesn't matter right now. Don't you get it? I wave my hands around as I run, trying to chase away my annoying pursuers. But then I suddenly realize that I won't be able to stop in time. I've got no other choice but to break the door now. If there's somebody inside, I'll surely scare them to death. But wait, how can I scare to death someone who's already dead? What if it actually revives them? No, I don't want that. What do I do now? I couldn't fully complete my thought when my shoulder hit the door and it flew open. As I expected, there was no living corpses. There's no living corpse inside. But there was a bag of milk I bought today, sitting right in the middle of the table, watching with its unblinking eyes. It doesn't have eyes. I stare back. Nothing happens. Although, what exactly did I expect? Gratitude? Have I done something that warranted it? A bag of milk probably doesn't care whether it's on the shelf in a store or on the table in my mom's kitchen. On the other hand, nobody would drink milk inside the store, which means I took it from the safest place in the world and into a scary unknown. I'm so sorry, you poor thing. Actually schizoing out with a bag of milk. Bro, on like the volumes thing, schizo moment, like actual schizo moment. On the volume thing, like, it's crazy. Like, it's down half and it's still maxing green for game audio. I turn away in shame and leave the room in a hurry. I only bring others trouble. I walk toward my room through a narrow corridor. Oh, that's Mom. I meet a familiar, formless creature at the door. It locks me in its clutches and starts sniffing every inch of my body like a hungry dog. I'm not struggling. I know it's useless. I just stay silent and endure. Its tight grip stops me from moving. After sniffing me from head to toe, the creature holds out its ugly paws, bearing a single claw, thin and sharp like a blade. Again. I stare questioningly into the monster's bottomless eye sockets. Don't move. The creature squeezes my hand until my veins start bulging, and I just keep staring into the black cavities where its eyes should be, ignoring all my pain. I promised so many times. Stay put. The moment it says that, the claw pierces my arm. It doesn't feel anything other than barely discernible crawl into my skin and the ring of tightly sprung sinews. But then, the claw injects its venom into me. That's the schizo medicine. It hurts. A white veil appears in front of my eyes. My fingers cramp and start twitching frantically. I lose control of my body and slowly slide to the floor, just like last time. But why? Why do I feel so hot? I feel my blood boiling up. Strong shivers run through my body, paralyzing every single cell, where my veins and arteries heat up, almost bursting from the pressure. I try screaming, but instead of producing words, I vomit thick, milky foam. The creature notices it and throws itself at me in anger, grabbing me by the throat while keeping the poisonous claw inside my arm. Kill me. Kill me. Hysterical screams resound through the corridor in a fit of madness. The creature starts scratching at my neck. Bright splashes fly everywhere, hitting the walls with a loud sound. I try to imprint where every drop fell in my memory so I could gather them all later. I need to remember. I need. A new wave of pain washes over me. Everything turns pitch black in an instant. Say it. I'll never drink milk ever again. I say it. I'll never drink milk ever again. Say it again. I'll never drink milk ever again. I'll never drink milk ever again. Actual schizo moment. Just finished the police docs. Hopefully you get accepted, man. It'd be fucking goofy if you get a police cousin. I finally get to my room. Dude, the art in this game looks significantly better. Holy shit, it's only a 1 year difference, like, release difference from the first one. I finally get to my room. I'm so tired of all this fuss. Thankfully, I still feel comfy and warm in my room. Even the weird sounds coming from the outside don't make me anxious at all. Mom told me to go to bed, so I need to perform all the needed preparations. I washed my face, and now I'm standing in front of the mirror with a toothbrush in my mouth. I look at my reflection. It shows absolutely no desire to sleep. Yeah, I get how you feel. And there is the time when the last minutes before I sleep were my favorite time of the day. I loved anticipating the inevitable moment when the reality and the dream world would clash. I woke up for that moment's sake, lived through the day for it. My biggest dream was to sleep all day long. It would have been so cool, but the dreams always slowly but surely slipped away. As if somebody fished them out of my head, one after another, until nothing was left, and now I have to sleep again, even though I don't feel any need for it. Schizo pills. After finishing with my face, I usually reach out for my pills. It's funny, but I have no idea how they work separately since I swallow them as a bunch without thinking. Now I want to have a better look at it. To twirl it between my fingers, to chew on it. I'd do anything to stall just for a little bit more time. A smooth, protruded red capsule is looking at me. It's covered in a murky, semi-transparent film, but I still can't discern its contents. It took you like 20 minutes. Oh, I hope you got all the answers right and all that shit. So what do we have inside you? I gently press on the capsule from both sides, and to my surprise, it turns out to be soft and squishy. I press harder, and the capsule pops. Sticky, bright red liquid pours out. Filthy. Oh, if you actually get to become a cop, cousin, I need to check through the Bible and see if dirty cops are allowed, because we can get away with a lot of interesting roly-poly if you can be a dirty cop, you know? I press harder, and the capsule pops. Sticky. Oh, yeah, it already pours out. Yeah, I already said that. The pills fly straight into the waste bin, and I start rigorously washing my hands. No, there's no way I'm drinking that. Next was the flat pill of the same blood red color. There's some letters printed on it. Oh, I get it. This is the medicine that makes me really sleepy. But it's not the type of sleep I want. It's not it at all. It's fake. No, I don't even want to look at it. The pills flies into the waste bin as well. The next half an hour goes by in a similar fashion. I study every pill from all sides, and I find a reason not to swallow it. I invent my own medicine instead and enjoy swallowing them one after another, letting myself drown in their healing effects. Hey, my neck doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my hand doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my heart doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my stomach doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my eyes don't hurt anymore. How come I didn't think of this earlier? This is so simple. I needed to brag about it to someone right away. But not to my mom. She'll just scold me. And she's sure I'm already sleeping anyway. I don't want to disturb her without reason. I'll think of something myself. Besides, I really just want some small talk. I wonder who's going to be my conversation partner. I just had a brain blast of a game I really want to play. Let me drag this over. For stream during Niche November, and I really, really hope the devs release the second chapter. Give me a second. I'll show it to you. I just want to make sure it's like I have it like locked, because I don't know, it's kind of a neat game. Yeah, this thing, Starfetchers. I don't know, I like the vibe. And this was supposed to come out a while ago. But yeah, I need to remember that. I'm gonna add that episode to my wish list. Because I feel like it's a perfect Niche November game. Besides, I just really want some small talk. I wonder who's going to be my conversational partner. And there we go. Hey. Oh, it's me. You stopped taking your meds, so your schizo came out. Hey, long time no see. First end will do the good end. You know we're only supposed to meet once per day, right? Why does your voice sound so grim? Naturally, I've read the manual. Judging by the pictures, the overdose side effects are the usual headaches, dizziness, and exhaustion. Basically, nothing I can't handle by myself. After all, now I know how to do it. You didn't reply. Aren't you even a little bit happy? Not even the slightest bit? I'm pretty exhausted after today. I didn't read it all. I'm dumb. That's not true. You need to go to bed. No, you've been in control for way too long already. It's my turn now, alright? I'll just stay silent until the medicine's effects wear off. How about that? Hey, you can't do that. You need to do your best to make me feel better. That's exactly what I'm doing. What a bully. Actually, why am I even worried about this? In reality, I don't need you at all. I'm so energetic and I feel great, which means I can do anything, and you can only watch and agonize over your uselessness. I can imagine how angry you are right now. What made you so happy all of a sudden? And why would I be sad? Remember yourself a couple hours ago? Stray, the cat game. Yeah. Yeah, I could play Stray. A deadass could play Stray, yeah. I feel like on Niche November I could blitz through games a lot more, because niche games tend to be shorter, you know? I don't know, some of the niche games. Because I know Stray isn't too long, Starfetchers isn't long, like, there's a lot of, like, shorter games. I don't know what you mean. Stop lying. No, I still don't understand. Whatever, unlike you, I won't forget that pathetic, snotty girl for a long time. She just whines and whines all the time. Don't even try ruining the mood. Wait, can I save here? Save game. Don't even try ruining the mood. I want to have fun while we're together, alright? She's the one calling the shots now. Yeah. Well, let's see how long you can last. Well, see, Am I really that pathetic? Say something. I can feel tears streaming down my cheeks, hanging from my chin, then falling on my clothes, burning holes in them. That was fast, but not unexpected. Hey, at least I tried. Go wash your face, then I'll decide what to do with you. I'm in front of a mirror again. I keep staring at my reflection, trying not to get distracted by the sneery looks the walls are giving me. Trying not to drown in their giggling. But then me in the mirror also shows me a creepy smile. Bares her teeth at me. I shut my eyes, but that doesn't help. It wouldn't have helped even if I slunk through the floor. I start counting in mind. 2 squared, 2 by squared, a square squared, a square pyramid squared, a pyramidal structure cubed, a pyramidal structural hypercubed. I feel better. Bro, what? She's literally like fucking Enrico Pucci. Fucking says random gibberish. Like, instead of counting prime numbers, she says shapes and shit to stop the schizophrenia. But my head is splitting apart now. How do you feel? You're mocking me, right? I'm obligated to ask you this at least a couple times per session. Session, huh? You don't like that word? I'm fine. Is this actually just a therapy session? No, you're not. I don't know why, but I thought I'd be able to take control. I was almost ready to. I should be able to change something after all. I was able to buy milk, you know? Yeah, you ought to know how challenging it was. Dude. How did this Russian this Russian person has to have schizophrenia or something. There's no way he made this without having some sort of mental illness. Is that why he threw away the medicine? What a stupid decision, right? Whatever it was your decision. Does it even matter? Yes. Somehow I find it hard to believe. Then why did you do that? I felt like I'd be able to fight it on my own. It's true, the pain subsided for a bit at the time, but now I feel it triple in force. It hurts so bad. You know what to do. Dejected, I reach out for the shelf of my medicine. I swallow the pills one after another, chasing away the unpleasant visions that keep floating up in my memory. And yet, my mind still draws a terrifying picture of lumps of coagulated blood and transparent coating traveling down my esophagus, scratching its soft walls, leaving behind furrows. I shake my head violently. I don't care if it makes me feel dizzy or worse than pain. I just want to think about anything so repulsive. You still haven't changed. What do you mean? You're afraid of being alone. This worries you much more than pain. Yeah, I guess. I toss the last pill into the air and catch it with my mouth. I lie on the floor. I look at the ceiling. I can clearly hear water running in the metal pipes up there. I hear the cracking concrete blocks that will someday surely fall on my head. But I'm not afraid of that at all. I can't imagine my death coming from above. Rather, it's rearing its claws from somewhere below, waiting for me to lose focus. Do you want to talk about it? No, I've had enough talking. What do you want then? I just want to lie down for a bit. Even if the ceiling is bound to collapse, it won't be today. Can you stay silent, please? Let me get my thoughts in order. Bullshit. Okay, if that's the case, he is a very creative mind, and people need to funnel him money. What? He's just a normal dude? And he likes cross-country skiing, like the whitest and normal thing ever? But he has to have, like, a relative or some shit with schizophrenia that, like, there's no way someone just, like, comes up with this without, like, any, like, influence from the topic he's covering this game. I'm actually stun-locked by that. He's just a normal dude. Dude, oh my god, bro. Like, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Nikita Krukov. Now I need to look up Nikita Krukov. I'm looking at his Twitter right now. I'm trying to decipher. And I don't know. Itch.io. He has an Itch.io. Oh, he has 2 other games. Oh, that's unfortunate. Can't pay him money for his other 2 games anymore. Because he's Russian. I carefully extract thoughts that are yet to be fully formed from my head and lay them out on the ceiling in an orderly rows. Now it's my cork board. In hopes of seeing the whole picture, I switch them from one place to another, pile them on top of each other, scatter them around. In the end, I throw them off with my hand, annoyed, and start over. I can't do it. You can always imagine your thoughts as something small and swarming, like cockroaches. Ew, I hate cockroaches. I can make them fireflies? I don't mind either way. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. He's either just a very creative person, or... Not based off of anything. What I mean is, like, inspired by, like, someone he knows with schizophrenia or mental illness, if he doesn't have it. Unless he just did a deep dive on what mental, like, what schizophrenia and, like, all this mental illness shit does to people. So imagine this is, like, a mix of some sort of mental disorder like that, as well as PTSD, obviously, from that. You might have PTSD. He's Russian. Lots of Russians actually have PTSD. A lot of people actually have PTSD without realizing it. I don't even have time to blink before my thoughts. They're fireflies now. Start whirling all over the ceiling of their own accord, forming whimsical patterns. I can only observe them and wait for the right moment. It's just that moment doesn't come. The mocking sounds of flapping wings coming from the ceiling make me start losing my patience. Enough! I hate you! Oh, no. I'm not saying schizophrenia makes you creative. What I'm saying is... This is kind of... Because I know a bunch of people with disorders that make them see weird shit. You know, like... hallucinations. And this isn't, like... It's not accurate, but it's not too far off. Like, it reminds me of someone that has this type of thing. So that's why I'm saying it. So he's either creative enough to, like, accurately depict it, or he has it, if that makes any sense. Obviously, this isn't, like, one-to-one whatsoever. But just, like, the weird shit floating, and then, like, the weird anomalies they see. That's, like, the most common thing you hear with people with, like, schizophrenia and any sort of mental disorder that makes them see hallucinations. That, and they see, like, weird figures. Unstable behavior makes you look bad. I don't give a damn. So it doesn't bother you. Should it? Yes? Well, what do you want me to do then? I don't know, it's up to you. You're at it again. What do you mean? Never mind. I've changed my mind anyway. Please don't stay silent for this long anymore. I'm having a hard time without your help. Fine. I'll raise my eyes to look at the ceiling once more. Sadly, all my fireflies seem to be hiding somewhere. I need to find them. Forget about them and go to bed. So you don't get it. If I'm thinking about something, I need to finish my thoughts, or else. I glance around the room. There are too many places for a creature as small as a firefly to hide. They can be anywhere. Suddenly I hear a deafening rumble. The clock just hit midnight. It's so late already, but I can't go to bed right now. Will you help me, please? Tell me you will help me. Come on, stop bullying me. You promised to talk to me. What were you thinking while lying on the floor? What do you mean? You should know it's better than anyone else. That's the thing. I have no idea. This is weird. Will you tell me? Okay. I roll my sleeves to start rubbing my eyes and touch that they're so itchy. Why are you crying? My eyes are itchy. Did you drink milk? I wonder if I tear out my eyelashes one after another, will my eyes stop itching? I wonder if I tear out my eyelashes one after another, or my eyelashes one after another, if I tear out my eyelashes one after another. What have you done? I need to gather the glass, and then I need to have a bath, and then... Here, drink some milk. No! First death? I stand in the... What does it mean, first death? I died and felt something. I stand in the middle of the room, my mouth agape, gasping for air. I think I just experienced death. I don't know any other way to explain what happened. Well, that was surely something. Will you tell me or not? About what? Let's look for the fireflies instead. You're acting weird. Help me instead of running your mouth. I've already had enough adventures before bed. I need to gather my thoughts quickly and go to bed. And my thoughts are hiding from me. To be honest, I have no idea where to look for them. Me neither. Guess we'll have to tear the whole place apart. No, I know. If I make even the smallest of messes, I'll feel really bad. All the things should stay in their places, and that's it. All the things should stay. Why? Oh, I forgot if I mentioned this. But multi-stream. It's happening tomorrow, finally. Tomorrow. I didn't have enough time to set it up today. But I'm gonna subscribe to it tomorrow, and I might even make a Facebook gaming account so I can stream on everything. Not everything, I don't want to stream on whatever that other fourth site is. I don't even know what the fuck it is. Are you trying to come up with a reason right now? You don't have, yeah, reason. Whoa, me and no, of course not. I think you forgot to put up your mind block. I can see through you. Rude. Alright then, so we need to find a bunch of tiny insects inside a mountain of junk without moving anything even an inch. Yeah. My oh my. I have an idea. Last time becoming a Vision Novel character helped me achieve my goal. Now I want to become a point-and-click adventure game character. You know, those games have moments when you just look at different objects and something inevitably happens. It sounds so fun. And what about things you use regularly? Do you refuse to touch them as well? Mixer? Mixer doesn't exist anymore. Facebook gaming bought out all their assets and all that shit. Like, Mixer's dead. Like, they shut down. I would stream on Mixer if that was an option, but it's not, sadly. It would make it even more interesting. This is so childish. And want to know what's the best part? You'll be the one doing it. Oh no. Oh yes! I'll start panicking as soon as I get in a multiple choice situation. I'll just keep changing my mind and end up crying and running away. Do you want that to happen? You're such a handful. You've already proven that you're able to make decisions, why not continue on that road? Come on, don't be so boring. I was just teasing you. You don't have to bear the whole burden. Asking for help is a reasonable decision, too. Let's begin already. I go to the middle of the room and look around. Where would I hide if I were a tiny firefly? Ah, this is so thrilling. My heart gets warmer from the pleasant anticipation. Hey, what? Look down. Look down. After a moment, a small ball of light and warmth crawls out from under my sweater. Wowee. 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 Yeah, Facebook gaming's the new Mixer, basically. Yeah, entirely. That's what I'm debating, making a Facebook gaming. Make a fake Diego Amen account and make it seem like I'm a real person, but then everything I post is like weird, like AI generated images. Like I'll post AI generated image of house and be like, just moved into my new home. Convince people I'm an ARG or some shit. I carefully grab the firefly. It's pleasantly scorching to the touch. I put it on my shoulder. I'm sorry, little guy. Time to come home now. As if it wasn't in order, the firefly slowly drifts up, circles around my head for a bit, and then flies into my ear with the speed of a bullet. No, Diego Amen's not my real name. Oh, let me tell you the origin of my name, Diego Amen. Alright, Diego Amen. For the longest time, for years, I went by just the Steam username Diego. This was in reference to my favorite JoJo character, Diego Brando. And then after a couple years, one of my friends was like, "Yo, let's run a 5-man stack and change our profile pictures to a terrible person from history, and then we just keep our first name and then we add the last name of that terrible person." Yeah, I love JoJo. JoJo's amazing. It's fucking goated. I need to finish. I'm not finishing part 6 of the show because I've already read it, and I'm just waiting until the final third comes out because I don't want to watch the second third and then wait for the third. But yeah, I've read everything and watched everything up until JoJolion. I need to read JoJolion. But so me and my friends, we all decided to pick, controversial, like historical figures. One guy was named Dexter, and he picked Al-Assad, who's a Middle Eastern dictator, so his name was Dexter Al-Assad, and he had a picture of Al-Assad as his profile picture. Another guy was Patain, his name was like Lunar, so it was Lunar Patain. Philip Patain, the guy who surrendered France over to the Nazis. And then I forgot the other two were, but then there was me, Diego, and I went with Idi Amin. Idi Amin is he's the dictator of, I think, Uganda. Yeah, he's the dictator of Uganda. Yeah. He declared himself. I think he's goofy as fuck because he declared himself the Emperor of the Sea, but Uganda is a landlocked nation. You see, we didn't want to pick like the initial like hot topic ones. Like we didn't want to do Adolf Hitler, Joseph Stalin, fucking Mao Zedong. We want to be like niche, like weird picks, So we went with ones that were like still terrible, but not many people would know off their top of their heads, and aren't ones that are as terrible as, say, Hitler or Stalin, who killed millions. Well, these guys had like body counts of hundreds of thousands. But yeah, that's the origin of my name. And then my profile picture is Bong Joon-ho. He's just a director I really like, and I find when he finally won an Oscar for Parasite, because the image is him kissing his 2 Oscars together, and he didn't do that for the camera or whatever. He was just off in the corner after he won the 2 Oscars, and he was making them make out, and the cameraman just happened to get it. I just find him such like not in a weird way to say it, but like he's just such an adorable man. Like he's so like, I don't know, he hardly speaks English, and he just sits there making his Oscars kiss, and then he makes weird fucked movies. As if it was an order, the firefly slowly drifts up, circles around my head for a bit. Oh yeah, I already read this. Aha, it tickles. I don't know why you'd want to go near your ear. One down, let's look for the others. Yeah. Oh, so we can examine everything now. I can't touch it. I turn my eyes towards an inconspicuous shelf near the mirror. There's a glass with a toothbrush sitting on it and a small towel is hanging nearby. What a wonderful sight. My fireflies are smart and good. They would never get in there. They know about my personal hygiene. Okay, let's look somewhere else. What are your schizo notes? Your usual notebook pages glued to the wall with duct tape. Numbers are drawn on them. It's only the kind of information I can take in without trouble. Dosage and side effects? Yeah. Thought you knew them by heart. Yeah. This is not your handwriting, isn't it? Of course it's not. Shaky, broken lines, ugly numbers. It's not writing. It's more like claw marks. Don't forget to thank your mom. I don't need your advice. My scream makes the pages rustle restlessly. After a moment, a firefly appears from underneath one of them. After looking around in a businesslike manner, it takes off into a businesslike flight and ends up entering my businesslike ear. Hey, let's continue searching. I tilt my head backwards and almost fall over. The closet is hanging under the ceiling, at least 300 feet off the floor. Are you joking? Even though it's my room, not everything here is for me to use. Whatever. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care at all. Like, totally, and I'm definitely not worried. Not even a little bit. Not even a smidgen of the littlest bit. Not even a thousandth of a percent. That's how much I don't care. Hey, I'm not even done telling you how much I don't care. From this moment on, I'm ignoring you. Oh, no you don't. But then act normal. Look at the amount of pills and it makes me feel dizzy. I don't want to think about it. I don't. What's wrong? I've almost skipped my dose for today. How reckless. I could have died. Hey, calm down. You've already fixed that. Yes, because you ordered me to. Is that an accusation? Of course not. It was what saved me. Well, that's reasonable. I heave a deep sigh, come closer, and extend my hand. Oh, it's warm. The moment those words leave my lips, one of the bottles overturned. Pills rain down from it, along with them. A firefly, hooray! After circling above my head a couple times, it lands in my palm. The firefly rushes up my arm, and upon reaching my shoulder, crawls straight in my ear. My mind becomes a bit clearer. I get close to the waste bin and look inside it with curiosity. Pill, packaging, notebook pages, and other garbage boring. There's nothing here. Indeed, no self-respecting firefly would hide in a heap of garbage. Can't disagree with you here. Right, insects enjoy pollinating the flowers and stuff like that. Okay, so you're at part 4 now. I think my favorite JoJo's, like out of the main characters, are like the odd ones. Not the the odd ones. I like Joseph. Joseph. Who's the one after that? Jolene. Johnny. Yeah, those are my favorite. Those 3 are my favorite. So part 2, part 6, and part 7. I really like Johnny because Johnny's the one JoJo where he's like he's an absolute asshole seeking redemption, and I love that because he's not a good guy. He's not trying to be a good guy like any of the other JoJos. He's just a prick, well, a former prick that's trying to learn how to become a better person, and he's also a cripple. Right, insects. Oh, I already said that. Yes, I guess. Jolene? Jolene Cujo, Part 6. The current part coming out. It's Jotaro's daughter. I don't know, I just kind of like her because... I don't know, I just kind of like all the JoJo characters that aren't necessarily trying just to be good people. No, no. Jolene, Part 6. The female JoJo. Jolene Cujo. Jotaro Kujo's daughter. Yeah. You'll understand next. After Giorno, you'll see Jolene. Yeah. Yeah, she's honestly one of my favorite JoJos. They did her dirty though in the manga and both in the anime because her love interest wasn't supposed to be a dude, it was supposed to be a girl. And then, yeah, because she's supposed to be a lesbian, which I thought was very neat. And also, a lot of her character makes more sense in that perspective, but then they just awkwardly changed the... In the manga, what happens is once they introduce the female love interest, due to public outrage in Japan, because back then in the 90s, they were very much not okay with gays, the creator was forced to change Jolene's love interest into a dude. It's really like, bro. I got close to the flower shelf. I sniff around, the leaf smell of dust and cardboard and death. You know those plants are long dead, right? I'm not sure a dead plant will be able to attract any insects. Oh, and then just, like, favorite characters and all that shit. Dude, Dio, Diego, Pucci, and, fuck, I forgot the other guy. Yeah, I heard that now. Yeah, it honestly makes a lot more sense with a lot of, like, shit. I don't know, in my mind, in most, like, continuities of Scooby-Doo, she's either, with, Shaggy, or she is a lesbian. Like, those two just make the most sense. Well, we kind of don't have a choice here, you know? Still, you're right. Let's continue searching. I don't even know what I pressed. I didn't even press that. Weren't you listening to me at all? ... I look at the alarm clock. Time continues its unstoppable flow. It's so late. Are you tired? You bet I am. Yo, I just realized a game I have to play too, a game trilogy. Bayonetta 3 is coming out, and despite the controversy, I want to play it because I love Bayonetta. So I'm gonna at some point have to stream Bayonetta 1 and 2. Which are good games, but... yeah. You bet I am. I let out a theatric yawn and hold out my arms to the sides. 1, 2... Shocked Bayonetta is 3 is actually happening, though. I thought Nintendo would fucking kill Bayonetta after Bayonetta 2. Then I raised them above my head. 3, 4... Maybe a little workout will help me freshen up. Good idea. Do you remember the exercise you've been taught? I think so. I take a hesitant stance. Where was it? Heels together, toes apart. Whatever, I'll go with that. Count down 5 minutes. Fine, you have a clock right in front of you, though. I can't look at its hands for too long. At first, I feel like they start moving in the wrong direction, and they disappear altogether. And then things always get messy. Shit, I have to go answer the door. Someone just rang the doorbell. Be right back. returned. I've returned. Sorry about that. And also, I used to hear voices back in the day. They pleaded for help, I think. What a mess. Truly a mess. Right? 20 minutes. Hey man, hey man. I had to talk to someone, and then I had to go give them some shit. Like I had to go find it and all that shit. This whole ordeal, alright? But I'm back. Well, are you counting down? My god, finally. What do you mean? I was trying to get through to you half an hour ago. Huh? Forget it. Do you see the firefly? No. Let's continue searching then. Let's do the vent. It's not easy to get out of here, hee hee. Okay. Okay. Yo, this sounds like Death Grips. It sounded like Death Grips. I look at my laptop. I haven't even touched it for years, so it's covered with a layer of dust. As thick as my finger. A bizarre item, I fear it. Why? It's a long and boring story. Wonderful, tell me about it. I insist. I don't remember how it appeared in my room. Well, my parents probably brought it here because they couldn't find a better place for it. They didn't prohibit me from using it. On the other hand, they encouraged me to do so. Sure, I've spent my whole days in front of the screen. Games, drawing, engineering calculator, 3D modeling. So much fun stuff to do. You had amusing hobbies. Yeah, I did before entering the web. Imagine this. You're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living. Did you imagine? As always, your analogies are spot on. Okay, I imagined. Alright, so you're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living, okay? Okay, I think that's what it was. Wonderful, and here's the situation. You're a hamster that lives. Okay, I got it. Do you want to talk about something else? Yeah. Fine. Suddenly, a firefly slowly crawls out of the laptop's vent grills. I reach for it. It gets to the top of my palm, it's blinking all white. I think it's trying to say something. I can see that myself, if only I knew what. Looks like a cipher. Don't you want to crack it? It changed my mind. I have absolutely no desire to find out what it wants to say. Firefly stops glowing for a moment after that. Then it starts glowing again, as if coming back to its senses. For some time it thinks about the further course of action, then flies up and dashes into my ear. Let's continue searching. Did I find all the fireflies? No. I doubt it. All of the compartments are locked. What if? I don't even think about what's inside. Who knows what I'll end up imagining. The umbrella emanates a faint sense of coolness. No wonder, it's the only thing that defends me against the thunderclouds that gather under my ceiling. It's such a blessing that it can do it without... It's such a blessing that it can do it without my help. What? Still, a firefly won't hide in a place like that. I'll catch a cold and be unable to fly. Alright, let's continue searching. This is my sketchbook. Half of its pages are blank, which means I'll still be good for a couple of years. You draw that rarely? Why? Isn't that obvious? If I run out of pages, I'll have to buy a new sketchbook. I can't get to the stationery store on foot. I have to take the bus. Do you even realize what kind of nightmare that can turn into? Well, maybe you can ask your mom to buy one. Buy what? Ask whom? Can you even form a coherent sentence? Don't play dumb. Ask your mom to buy you a notebook instead. Instead, you want me to form a string of actions, but you're also telling me to do one instead of another? Then how would I decide which action to take? You're so dyslexic. Man, you're a tough case. You'd like empathy. Is that my fault? I get closer to the sketchbook, stepping over the wires and sleeping bag and the cracks in the laminate and the window's reflection. The sketchbook is lying on the stool. For my height, seems like the stool is missing 2 legs. I squat and look at it. All the legs are in place. I'll be able to think of an interesting allegory. Oh, let's not go there, okay? I stand up and study the sketchbook from inches away. Its pages are pure white. The last drawing is buried on the previous page, the way it should be. Too bad, I'd love to see it. Maybe next time. A sudden gust of chilly wind breaks into the room and makes the sudden page rustle. Oh no. I shut my eyes. A distinctively sound of pages turning echoes with headaches in my head. I know what's going to happen. The rustling has stopped. Even though the wind is still howling from every direction, it can only mean one thing. The notebook is open on the first page. If I wait longer, the wind will close it. I won't have to look if I wait a little longer. If I wait, open your eyes. No. It's okay, just do it. No way, I know you're lying. Calm down. No. Calm down. No. Calm down. No. Calm down. No. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Fine. I open my eyes with utmost caution. The notebook is still open in the middle. No drawings, nothing. The pages are still pure white. Did I imagine it? I didn't know. Did you? I don't know. Did you? You're the smart one here. You tell me. Next time, don't close your eyes. What did you do? What did you... Oh, I couldn't finish speaking because the pages started moving again. Don't close your eyes. Don't make me do it. I'm scared. Trust me. The rustling grows louder. The pages lift up. I can almost see the outlines of the drawings on previous pages. No way. Everything that's in the past should stay in the past. You couldn't convince me. That's it. I'm closing my eyes. Look there. Barely visible light sleeps. A barely visible light seeps through the pages. With every new gust, it becomes brighter and brighter. A firefly. The wind immediately stops for a moment. The world sinks into perfect silence, but only for a moment. The buzz has always been haunting me, the surroundings, but it doesn't matter now. Goodness gracious, little boy, you made me so scared. The firefly blinks, flies up, and enters my ear, buzzing loudly all the way. I spend some time looking for the perfect spot in my head, but then its buzzing dies down. Phew. Okay. Are you okay? Are you okay? We're running short on time, so let's continue searching. Bag. Look down my school book bag, worn down, silly, and is almost screaming of its own uselessness. From another angle, looks like a full belly. Its contents are also regurgitating, decomposing, turning a sticky, mushy substance. What a cool image. I need to remember this. Totally cool, senseless and cruel. You are there, but I don't care. Is it me you're laughing at? What? I'd never. After all, you're not my pet. I'm not going along with this nonsense anymore, got it? Got it. Hey, it wasn't on purpose this time. Tell me what's inside your bag instead. Nothing special, just all sorts of books. I'm taking out all the pens and notebooks out of there. Not interested in anything else. You used to go to school, didn't you? Yeah, I did. I had a blast all the way. Are you sure you understood my question? Do you think everything in my life should be doom and gloom? Well, you're wrong. Alright. What did you like the most there? Well, the room is really bright, not like at home. That's it? Don't rush me, let me remember. While the beds were also soft and the food was nice. By the way, I attended all the classes and others were skipped. They probably got told off so hard. What? Oh, told off so hard. Okay. I smiled gently, absorbed in warm memories. You never graduated. Yeah. Do you remember your last day there? It was a normal day. Dad picked me up earlier than usual. He told me that I'm already too old for the school's curriculum. I also realized that some time ago the tasks were way too easy. Then we got into the car and went home. Mom greeted us there and we had dinner and went to our rooms. I guess that day has absolutely no special meaning to you. Like I told you, it's just a normal day. Okay, good. I look at my bag again. Light pouring into the room through the window glints of the metal parts. There's also a shadow underneath it, which means it's real, sadly. Whatever, I don't care anyway. I almost end up kicking the bag in a fit of sudden anger, but I managed to stop myself in the nick of time. If I move it even an inch, the whole picture will collapse and I will go blind. It has already happened countless times. What do you mean, go blind? I've spent months memorizing the location of every item in the room. That's why I can see them so clearly and vividly. You won't get it. Look at your feet. I look down and see that a small insect is crawling toward me from my bag. It's barely glowing, and it can't even fly. I guess the firefly is really tired. Bend down and pick it up. The firefly starts glowing brightly as soon as I touch it, and flies up. There you go, boy. Good job. After doing a victory lap around the room, it flies towards me with high speed. I shut my eyes, anticipating the firefly to enter my ear. That's exactly what happens. After it gets inside, it buzzes for a while, then it goes silent. This one is kind of sad. I wonder why. It doesn't matter. What matters is that it's no longer alone. Sure, let's continue searching. Yeah, just free collecting fireflies, casual as fuck. Brain bugs. This is my sleeping bag. It's soft and warm. I'm sure there's no living creature that would be able to resist the temptation to spend a minute or two inside. Give me a second. Slightly spilled something. They'd want to dig deep into it with a couple of favorite items, close their eyes, and then... Hey, did you fall asleep? Huh? I gently slapped my cheeks to return myself to senses. It's already way past midnight. Usually I'd be sleeping like a log at this time, but right now, I can't. Let's continue searching. Hey, maybe we'll find something inside. Nah, my thoughts don't have a feature of putting to sleep. Quite the contrary. They always cause insomnia, just like tonight. Okay. ... Plays music just like that one. Are you serious? What's wrong? Just think about it. Why would fireflies be attracted to light? I think they're quite self-sufficient already in that regard. Well, only if they purposely want to lower their self-esteem. Oh, wait, what happened? I alt-tabbed for a second. Is that the end of the dialogue? Oop. Uh-huh. What's funny about that? I imagine myself being a firefly that is looking straight at a giant fan. And I'd be so jealous. The only thing preventing it from flying is a cage it's locked in the cable. It's like an inmate, if you think about it. It's so sad. Yeah. Let's continue searching. What's this? I only have 2 more things to search. What are those? What are those? Oh my god, that was a fucking decade-old meme. Dude, the what are those meme came out when I was like in middle school, and that was in the first Black Panther movie like 3 years ago, 4 years ago. It's wild. It's a terrible joke. Ah, those. Those are the photos of my best memories. But they're blank. I stared at them so intensely that I burned them with my eyes. Hee hee hee. Now they're just covering the cracks in the walls. Cracks? Forget it. Are we continuing the search or what? Okay, we are. I look up toward the very high place under my seat. I can hear countless number of small legs marching inside the AC unit. Choose the laptop. I think I already did. Yeah, I already chose the laptop. What happened? Fireflies can't be friends with cockroaches. You better look somewhere else. Why would cockroaches be up there? Have you forgotten? You were the one who told me to think of my thoughts as cockroaches. Yes, but they become fireflies afterwards, but the cockroaches don't disappear just like that. So they're occupied this place. Do you understand now? I do. Yeah, I already did the... I think it's everything now, because I did the laptop. I can't interact with this. The radios just play music. All of the endings take around 4 hours. I might have to make this a part 2 stream, because I'm not gonna lie. Tomorrow I'm just gonna be, like, this weekend I'll just stream, like, Blitz, alright? It's gonna be, like, the stream going 24/7, except when I'm sleeping. That's the plan. I don't know, it depends on when we get this ending here. I don't know if I can do all the endings tonight. Found all the fireflies, amazing. I guess. I managed to gather my thoughts, but something still worries me. On the other hand, I wasn't supposed to be happy anyway. Why not? If I lose something and then I find it, it's just going back to the starting point. No changes at all. A zero sum. And happiness is always about being positive, right? You shouldn't think too much. It hurts you. I want to sleep. How about you get some fresh air before sleeping? What do you mean? We'll go to the balcony, breathe in some air. Somehow those words triggered a panic attack in me. I subconsciously step away from the balcony. I don't think it's a good idea. Her father got thrown off that balcony. Why? This may sound silly, but I feel like someone is watching me. Alright, let's stay here. Yeah. What are you going to do? What's with the silly question? I'm going to sleep. Hoping that tomorrow will only come after a year, or a decade. Imagining myself to be outside of my mortal shell, but at the same time still being me, ridiculous, like milk outside a bag of milk, and yet, you don't have to talk out loud to me. I understand that you're worried about me. I know that already. I also know that our time is running short. You won't take another pill? Of course not. In fact, I won't take it tomorrow either. Or the day after tomorrow. And never ever. That's a goodbye then? No. I have one more small favor to ask. A really small one. I have to eat dinner. But, since it's the weekend, I don't have to go to bed. Like, really at all. So I will be on 5 and Bolt at 4. I will be, yeah. Or we go, if the queue is fucked, we go into Carolina. What is it? I might even stream it too. Who knows? I've blurted out way too much today. A lot of stuff I don't want to forget forever. I don't blame you. Was it really necessary to see tomorrow? No, I won't be able to sleep like this. Fine, what's the favor? I nervously scratch my wrist and bite on my lower lip. Wait a minute. You're afraid to tell me? Yes. I'm also scared that something bad might happen if I tell you. Oh, you have priority now in Alt F4? Oh, Pog. Just level 2? Bro, you don't even need level 2. Level 1 will do you, but level 2, you're gonna cut through everyone. You're gonna be at the front of the line. Shit. Oh, I know exactly what we should do tomorrow, or maybe tonight if there's enough cops. Wait, no, I want to do something first. I want to watch you solo Rob Vangelico. I have all the pieces necessary. And you're just gonna go in there with an axe and you're gonna rob that bitch. I might even do it too at some point. No, you can get level 2 priority. It's called, bronze. Unless you mean bronze. I might be misunderstanding what you're saying, and you're actually talking about bronze, and I'm stupid. I'm also scared that something bad might happen if I tell you. I'm also scared that when something bad happens, something way worse will happen. Stop it, I get it already. Still, I won't leave you alone until you tell me. Bully. No, you. Okay, then no, yeah, no. Yeah, I have bronze too. Literally, I once joined a 100-person queue, and I immediately jumped to 10th place, and I was in within 10 minutes. I crawl into my sleeping bag. The lower part of the room is very cold. I hurry to wrap myself in blankets, even though the electric heater is working hard to keep me warm. I'm sad because the dreams just won't come anymore. You won't believe me if I tell you how I've dealt with it at first. Of course I'll believe you. I know, it was a joke. Well, anyway, I washed my face, brushed my teeth, lie down, and started imagining that I'm watching a dream. I didn't sleep at all, of course, and always looked sleepy in the morning. After a week of insomnia, I started feeling weird and seeing things. Letters floating in the air, strange silhouettes that appeared in the most unexpected places. Bulging eyes, the trembling, pale pupils. It was scary, you know. Then one day I almost died. I just collapsed in the middle of the room. I couldn't move for a while. The silhouettes, the letters were just hanging over me and hissing. It was horrible. And well deserved, I guess. It felt like I was caught in the biggest lie in the world. Yeah, schizophrenia must be... No. Yeah, any sort of mental disorder. Even bipolar disorder can be hellish, because bipolar disorder, if left untreated and unchecked, can actually spiral into hallucinations too. I have a relative with bipolar disorder, and they constantly just hear voices. After that, I stopped, but the silhouettes, letters, and I stayed here. I guess they like this place. They always follow in my wake, peeping at me, and I'm kind of scared of them and can't even argue with them. But today, well, I'm still too scared to tell me. Of course, they're still listening, you know. Use your hands. Alright. I start chaotically twirling my fingers with enthusiasm, forming complex shapes. You want me to tell you a bedtime story? Shh. I was trying so hard here. Don't you get it? They'll hear you. Relax, nobody can hear you. So what do you say? I'd be happy to, but I have no idea how to tell them. It's incredibly easy. Just talk about something without stopping. Sounds silly, but it's not. And meaningless. You don't know what you're talking about. I know enough to realize that we just ended up wasting time. Let's focus on something actually important. Boring. Fine. Close your eyes. Milk. Handcuff them and just take them to the haunted school and just leave them there. Yeah, that's a fucked idea. I have an Uzi with the flashlight too. We can do it. We 100% can. Oh, wow, look. I wake up on a wooden bench. In front of me lies a narrow, dimly lit alley, an awfully familiar road. Where could I have seen it? Finally. I hear a voice coming from the side. I turn around and see a boy with a weird expression on his face. You're late. Who are you? The boy blinks in bewilderment. We're not going anywhere like this. Try again. Then he takes a very deep breath. You are late. I stare at him confused. No, don't leave them there, but... What them? Oh my god, I need to fix the fucking thing. I don't know what word there's blacklisted on YouTube's algorithm, but what the fuck? So you want to torture them? I stare at him confused. He stares back, also confused. Sorry? The boy nods satisfied. See, much better. Do you have a name? My name is Tresca. I give the brat an evaluating look. He's so young, yet already coming at me with questions like that. None of your business. Yo, if we're gonna, like, rob people and shit, I'm gonna finally make my cousin that I've always wanted to make. On Alt F4, I'll finally make Robbie Robbins, the robber. I've always wanted to make a character whose whole shtick was he just robbed people and his name was Robbie. Now I can do it. I have an excuse to do it. Besides, will anyone tell me what I'm doing here? Hey, that's rude. It's not like there's somebody else here besides me. Haven't they told you anything? I know all there is to know for one. About what? You're obligated to escort me to the store. Tresca says that and strikes a victory pose. No way I'm doing that. You do understand that refusal is futile. Well, aren't you full of yourself? I'm serious. I'm not the one who decided that. Yeah, I will be Rob Robinson. Rob Robinson and Robbie Robber. Robbie Robbins. What the fuck? Dude. I'm not the one who decided that. Do you think that I'm delighted with your company? Yeah, just like fucking black balaclavas, black hoodies, and like black sweatpants with black shoes. He's weird. Constantly shifting between happiness, sadness, loudness, silence. He's a wacko. And his name is stupid. Are we going, or what? You can go, and I need to think. I'd be happy to, but I don't know the way. Tresca puts on a cunning smile. I bite my lower lip in frustration. I'll be honest with you, I don't like you. He simply bursts out laughing in reply. I do like you, though. Then he grabs my hand without hesitation. I don't even have time to retort. Lead the way. What is that kid's smug face right there? Our trip to the store went fine. It's not for the fact that Tresca was walking way faster than me. And on the other hand, at times he stopped abruptly and went backwards, studying the ground underneath his feet. In the end, the trip took a lot longer than it should have. Than it should. After reaching the store's door, we were greeted by a sign. We're closing in 20 minutes. Who the right to indicate their working hours in this way? They probably have no special staff for this. Someone who runs to change the sign every 5 minutes. It's convenient. Are you joking? Yeah. You're so annoying. It's so much better than being boring. How old are you, by the way? None of your business. And what's your name? None of your business. I was ready to slap the living hell out of the brat, but a scary-looking man suddenly appeared behind the glass. He's holding a cardboard sign that says, "We're closing in 15 minutes. Let's go. What are you waiting for?" Huh? Oh yeah. After another round of going across the long row of canned products, we realize that we're lost. I can't believe you don't know where they sell milk. Maybe we should ask somebody for directions. Sure. Hey, wait up. Tresca, let's go. Tresca lets go of my hand and walks confidently towards one of the few store's customers. That person's standing with their back to us, studying something on the shelf. Oh, I need to figure out how to set up a voice changer. Hello, I can't hear me neither, but I can't hear me neither. The second part of his question, nor the reply he gets, but my good-for-nothing friend freezes in place, looking the customer straight in the eye. I hurry toward them. Clownfish. Alright, I'll check it out. Is he yours? Customer talks to me. He speaks with disgust while wearing a scornful expression. If he's yours, please get him away from me. Yes, I'm sorry. I grab Tresca's hand and lead him away. He's still looking at the customer, his mouth ajar and his eyes puffed. He's also shaking. Only when we turn around the corner, Tresca calms down. What was that? I got so scared, he said. What? No, not again. Suddenly, Tresca starts screaming like crazy. I covered his mouth with my hands. His face is burning. He's crying. How long is stream gonna be? I have no idea. Can you act normal? You don't understand. Of course I don't. I don't understand anything. Annoying other people is still wrong, though. This is something you don't understand, it seems. You're mean, Sniff. Whoa, me? Tresca pushes me away and runs off. Drat. At the edge of my vision, I see the store staff hang a new sign on the door. There you are. I meet Tresca at the cash register. For that, I managed to visit the milk department after finding out where it was. Hey, you move. I hear an angry voice coming from the other side of a long queue that is formed right after Tresca. I squeeze towards him. What happened? The boy doesn't respond. He just looks at his feet and sniffs. The cashier towers over. There's a bag of milk lying between them. It's a box. Is he yours? Yes. Just leave him home next time. People in the queue nod in agreement. Pay for the goods, please. Yes, of course. And the waiting fee. What? You heard me. I did, but that's unheard of. Tristar starts giggling all of a sudden. And for the fact that your son is... retard, too. You heard me. You know what? And if they're a rage, I throw a banknote to the cashier of a much higher value than even counting all the stupid feats. And grab milk and turn around on my heels. We're leaving Tresca. We spend the whole trip back in silence. At some point, we end up turning right toward a gas station. There, Tresca finally breaks the silence. Do you like ice cream? No. Okay. I look at the boy's face. The light flickers in his eyes for a brief moment, then goes out. You know. He turns away from the path and walks straight toward the highway with determination. I stare at his back, confused. Seems like you're not helping me at all. A new playful light flickers in Tresca's eyes. The fuck? How do you get the other endings? An actual animation, but I'm confused by how the fuck do you get the actual endings? Because there wasn't. If you don't collect all the fireflies and leave the room too early, maybe, and then there's that pile I couldn't interact with, maybe that unlocks. There's supposed to be 5 endings. Look up the endings. Fine, let's maybe we can speedrun the endings real quick. Cause like I'm actually confused on like okay, so we got the shop ending. Okay. Continue. Yeah, I have a save here. Perfect. So, collect the girl's phone. Oh, I still have to do all of these. I didn't save after doing all of these. Okay, let's get ending 2. Phone ending, telef ending. Do not trigger the strangulation cutscene. Collect the girl's phone. Okay, so I think. Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up, I think. Yeah, I fucked up. Wait, let me close the game and reopen it. Ignore the messy desktop. Wait, English. This is like the default intro cutscene. I'm gonna watch it again because this is actually really neat that he animated this. I mean, it's not an insanely high frame rate as you can see there. Oh! Oh, this is the plot of the first game. I just realized. This is the first game. The cutscene's the first game. Her schizoing out at the supermarket. Yep. Yeah, hello, can I? Yeah. I don't know if it matters. Yeah, I wish the whole thing was animation. Continue. Okay, so uh between the fan and the radio. There it is. Okay. So now I need to go to sleep and not trigger strangling. Okay, so I'm just gonna speed through these answers. Oh, this is new. I actually gotta go to the balcony. My apartment building looks like a bottomless cooking pot, but instead of suit, it has hundreds of concrete and metal boxes on its walls. There are lights in the windows, there are muffled voices coming from the inside. The howling wind spirals up and splits into hundreds of independent streams. Seems like it wants to be heard by every person living here. It must feel so lonely, living in endless silence. Your apartment building is pretty, well, weird, isn't it? I can see the horizon from my window. And the building grew for miles in both directions. I guess at some point it circled around and closed in on itself. Nothing unusual about that. How do you feel? Definitely feel sometimes that's more than enough. Still, you're anxious, aren't you? Of course, moreover, I'm completely terrified. Was it obvious? You're looking in every direction, not up. This. Whoever told you haven't I? About what? You already know small stuff. Can small stuff make you terrified? It's hard to explain. I climb up the metal railing, let my legs hang down. I sneak short glances at the abyss from time to time. I replies angrily with cold breath. That's how we interact like old friends. Sometimes I feel like the whole world pretends to be crazy, as if it's trying to make me believe in something that doesn't exist. That's weird, isn't it? Yes, but at the same time it makes me feel a little bit happy. Everything around me is created for the sake of seeing trick confuse me. If that's true, I guess it's not too crazy myself, after all. Believing in this definition of craziness. You're probably right. Another gust of wind blasts against the pot's walls, smashing the glass to dust and blowing away the concrete crust. I, on the other hand, can feel a gentle breeze ruffle my hair. I'm cold, let's go back inside. I return to my room. Thankfully, it hasn't changed a bit during the minutes. Look at the other endings. Mirror ending. What's the mirror ending? Do not trigger strangulation. Do not collect the girl's phone. Collect all 5 fireflies. Room and field ending. I return to my room. Thankfully, it hasn't changed one bit during the minutes I was outside. Where are you going out to? Where are you going? I don't know what this is. What's the silly question? I'm going to sleep, of course. Hoping that tomorrow will only come after a year or a decade. Imagining myself to be outside of my mortal shell, at the same time still being me ridiculous, like milk outside of a bag of milk, and yet, you don't have to talk out loud for me to understand that you're worried about me. I know that already. I also know that your time's running short. Do you want to take another pill? Alright, let's just repeat. Let's go ahead. What is it? It's you. Oh, it's okay. No, you. I got this ending again? Okay, so the save is scuffed. Oh, I need to close the game. The save is scuffed. What does it mean by... Do not... I already triggered the strangulation cutscene at that point then, I guess. What is the strangulation cutscene? New game. Speed run. Speed clicking. See, it probably takes 4 hours because people like actually like reread it all, maybe? I don't know. But if I can figure out these exact triggers. Hey. This is when she does create the fireflies and shit. Should you just save for another episode? You have 2 achievements. Yeah, should I... It's 8:30. Yeah, okay, that is actually a good idea. I'm just gonna get to the point where I can save and start doing the other cutscenes. So once we get to the point and click section, I'm gonna save, and I'm not gonna resave after that because I made a mistake. If I would have just kept it safe before I started inspecting shit, would have been fine. Yeah. That's why I'm gonna save once I get to the actual like free choice part. just gonna speed to it. I'm basically right there. I scuffed it. That's the thing I wasn't supposed to... Okay, so now I know what to avoid for. Okay, I'm just gonna end the stream here then, now that I know what to not do. So right before you get to this multiple choice stuff, you have to pick ... or you hard lock yourself into the first ending. That is the only dialogue option that matters. If you say ... you get to do the other 4 endings. It's really scuffed and fucked up. Yep, there it is. Call on Discord. I gotta eat real quick and do a couple other things. But I'm gonna end the stream now, though. Potentially just, I don't know, just, I don't think we'd call. I think we'd just join the Discord server, because I do have the server now. I might as well use it. But, yeah, I'm gonna go consume food. Yeah, I'm eating dinner right now. That's the first thing I'm gonna do once stream ends. I'm gonna end stream, eat dinner, use the bathroom, do a couple other things, then I'll be back. Probably streaming GTA.